Hey, well, happy Friday. I know this looks a little bit odd. I don't have my black shirt on. I'm actually sitting on a stool. I'm trying to help. We just had a patron video we did for a tasting video on some Onyx and Amber barrel picks. They were stupendous. If you all want to get involved in that, check out our patron. Kyle always has a link in the description. I got a little bit of a back issue going on, right? So I got a little bit of sciatica thing. Went to the doctor this morning. They gave me like a big old steroid shot in the arm, and gonna start more steroids tomorrow. It sucks being old, and I'm walking around the house and your mom's gone.
Yeah.
She's on vacation. I'm taking care of myself here, which is not that. I don't have a problem with that, but it's like I'm walking 10 steps bent over and I got to kind of catch my breath. And so this is what it is today. How about that? Thanks, buddy. We're kind of ill prepared because this is just kind of one of those things, but I'm at the point where I'm sitting on here because it's the only way it's going to get done. And at this point with the pain I've had the last few days, I don't really care. So I hope you guys don't care either.
I've never seen the guy in so much pain before, so much so that he's not even changing his shirt.
He brought his shirt. I was going to throw it. I said, I'm not doing it.
I've known him for 24 years. I've never seen him in pain this much, even with his kidney stones. So
this too shall pass. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. So yeah, go ahead, Trent. This is something that Trent and I have been talking about for the last week or two. Some ideas of what is going to be coming out. What are we looking for as far as new releases that are going to be coming out? Trenton sent me a text that was probably like this long. Because as you guys know, I taste a lot of stuff and I enjoy it, but I really don't look into that kind of thing. I really don't know too many that are coming out.
Well, and I mean, we're halfway through the year. We did a video like this towards the beginning half of the year, and quite a few of the things that we had talked about at the beginning of the year have now come out. We had the Blender Select, we had some of the new Riff special releases that were coming out, not the 10-year, but like their 8-year Aristook Rise and their small distillery only releases. So we wanted to do an update.
Yeah.
Some of these are the same because they haven't quite come out yet. Some of them are different. Yeah. There's new labels coming out every single week. And in our Discord, I think it's Eric, does a ton of work. We have like a labels channel in our Discord for patrons as well, if you want to get involved in that. Of all the new stuff that gets launched on the TTB website, we're still working on some Only Dram stuff, so that's free and easier to get in tune with that kind of thing as well. But for now, we have, I think you have 5 or 6 or 7. I have 5, 6, or 7.
Down. I'm sure you have just a more detailed list and things like that.
There's so much stuff coming out, and it's all really exciting, especially from distilleries that we love. But maybe we'll do another one later in the year if you guys want to see that as well, of some things that haven't come out yet that we're looking forward to. But go ahead and kick it off.
Well, as you guys know, if you've watched the channel for any length of time at all, I absolutely get excited about releases that come out that are fairly priced, budget style type, and that I feel are going to be very good. We just had the old Granddad 114 7-year. We just reviewed, if you haven't seen it, we just reviewed Green River, honey finished bourbon.
Which I will come out and say right now, we might have to do a follow-up on that, because it seems like there's some marketing stuff in there that I wasn't privy to.
Okay.
That makes it not a finished.
And I had some messages on there, but look on the label real quick. It's in the front. It says finished in the front. So that's what I was going off of.
We will, I'm going to look into this over the weekend.
Yeah.
We will issue another,
right.
We'll do like a short or something with a correction, because we do want to be as correct as possible about this.
Yeah, for sure. And
anyways.
Regardless, I'll tell you one thing, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It will be one of the best honey finishes that you'll purchase, and it's like $25. Yeah. So there you go. Honey, bourbons, whatever you want
finishes.
To say.
We'll make a correction.
But with that being said, what I am truly looking forward to, and I think Harry might block me on his phone, because I probably text him honestly at least a half a dozen times about the Four Roses single barrels, if he has them yet or not. I thought last year was a massive success.
I agree.
They released 3 of their single barrels last year, the different mash bills and stuff like that, and I thought they were all fantastic. I don't remember which one. One of them stood head and shoulders a little bit above the rest of them. But they're planning also this year to do the same thing and releasing some more single barrels out into the group, out to the population, and I am looking forward to that big time.
100 proof, $50. What are the recipes on those?
I think we did write them down. I think I wrote it down. OESQ, OESF, OBSK. That's what's scheduled to be released at some point this year.
I'm excited.
Exactly what. As soon as I'll promise you one thing. As soon as we get them from Harry, we're going to be doing a video on them because I've been looking forward to them. Now, I will say this too. There's a couple other things that I'm interested in from Four Roses too. We'll just lump it into this category if you want to, Trent. But they're anthology 21 year. Who knows what the price is going to be on these things? So I'm going to put all this in quotations. But when I saw that, I'm like, anthology Four Roses 21 year. I don't know. I'll be checking it out, seeing what that's all about. And then they're Mizunera. I mean, pretty much anything Mizunera is pretty darn good.
And
so I could imagine. I think that's going to be pretty tasty as well.
I'm very excited to see Four Roses finally leaning into finishes. Maybe not like a honey finish or a maple finish or something like that, but at least a wood finish of some sort. I think it's pretty neat.
Yep.
And it will be interesting to see what Galloway, the wine company that purchased Four Roses, does with the lineup. If you guys are listening at I think Gallo or Galloway or whatever it is, hit me up. I'll come taste and give my opinion on a rye whiskey. Yes. There's got to be a rye whiskey somewhere.
There's got to be something in there.
They got to have something in the pipeline. I will consult for free.
Yes.
Just send a limo out to my house and pamper me a little bit. I'll give you my honest feedback. No, I will drive down there like tomorrow if you please email me, Trent at slbdrinks.com. All right. So Four Roses, they have a lot of new cool stuff coming out. Knob Creek. I thought their blender select was lovely.
I did too. That was another one. I omitted that in talking about Old Grandad and such, but that was another really good one too for a good price.
I want to say it was in our first half or our first video we did with the new labels and stuff. I was pleasantly surprised. I really do like it. We talked about doing like a potential top 5 so far this year. Mm-hmm. That would be in there for me. Mm. I think it's fantastic for $42. They're coming out with a Knob Creek 12-year cask strength. And I know this was in our first video, but it hasn't come out yet. I'm still excited about it.
Yes.
And I hope, do you remember that Knob Creek 10-year cask strength that Eric got for us at the duty-free, non-chill filtered, uncut, unfiltered?
Wonderful.
I hope they do the same thing with the 12. Yeah. I love that 10-year bottle. I wish they just released that normally. Why does it got to be a duty-free exclusive? Help me understand that.
It's hard to say.
But we're also going to be doing, because I was fortunate enough to find the initial 12-year cask strength that they did in like 2017 or 2016 or 15. We're going to do a little comparison. I've been sitting on that bottle for like 2 years. I've not opened it. Just in case they come out with it again, and they are. So that'll be exciting.
I'm kind of sitting here looking at my list, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking when I look at you, is this how you usually look at me?
Whoa, man!
When I'm normally standing, I didn't know. I'm just curious.
If you weren't in searing pain, I'd jab it right back at you. I'll let it slide.
Moving on. Trenton told me that there's a Woodford Reserve rye double oaked on the horizon. Now, I know Trenton and I differ just a touch with the Woodford Reserve double oak. You tended to find it to be a little bit too sweet, which is kind of common for your palate, even in food and desserts. And it's kind of, Trenton's not huge into massively sweet things, food in general and things like that. So for me though, I'm really curious what this is going to be like. And I'm assuming it's going to be that $60, $70 range. I don't know that, but I hope so.
I would hope so.
And I'll be first in line to try it out because I think they do a fantastic job with their double oak bourbon. I do.
And
so I'm looking forward to that one.
I think we reviewed this in the same video we reviewed the Benchmark rye in. But their Masters Collection rye, I thought was pretty good. Mm. It was a really, really solid attempt.
And you double oaked that?
Oh, man. It's probably going to be 90.4 proof,
that's
just like the bourbon. But that's fine.
That's all right.
That's fine. I like that they're taking that step out and doing something a little bit different with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all know I'm a massive Still Austin fan. Bit of a stan. You know what a stan is?
No.
It's like you should listen to the Eminem song Stan.
It's fantastic. But that's okay. I'll take your word on
it. I love Still Austin stuff. They're coming out with an Armagnac finish and a Sonora finish. I believe that's a wheat. I believe it's going to be a 7-year. Mm-hmm. These are more than likely going to be distillery series or distillery DSR, distillery series release only. So you got to order it online. I missed the last 4 grain, their 20th DSR release. I missed the 4 grain by like 30 seconds. If you want to trade a 4 grain, somebody that doesn't want their 4 grain, email Trenton at slbdrinks.com. I am missing that.
You just put yourself out there.
I know. And I will actually answer the emails.
Well, you probably would for that.
I would. Still Austin, in my opinion, does a fantastic job with all of their finishes. The X-White port that they did blew my socks off. It was...
That is a program that I would eagerly suggest you get involved with if you're a fan of their stuff, because they do a wonderful job with that.
We're trying to pitch Still Austin doing a DSR release for the Riley's event that we're doing in October. If you are the CEO of Still Austin, man, we're doing a lot of plugs this thing, but I don't care because it's for the kids. If you're the Still Austin CEO or their CMO or whatever of Still Austin, and you would like us to come out and pick a really cool barrel, like an Armagnac or a Sonora, just for a children's hospital, Trenton at slbdrinks.com.
Man,
let us know.
There we go.
Let us know.
You go.
I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone.
All right, I'm going to jump into a little bit more pricing things, and you know what I'm going to say next probably, but I've had quite a few of you instant message me this label. You know, because they just know I'm a wild turkey guy, but that 16-year cheesy gold foil.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm kind of sweating bullets a little bit on the price tag. Who knows what it'll be, you know. But that 15-year was such a hit. It was so good. I don't know.
It was.
I can imagine that 16-year, and then they're breaking out that cheesy gold foil again. And Trenton's he's spoiled me through the years. I've got probably 6 or 8 dusty turkeys back there, and a cheesy gold foil is one of them. And wow, I don't want to relate apples to oranges, but still, I think that whole promotion is
really good marketing
hard to get
opportunity.
Hard to think about.
I think Virginia, or somebody posted it in our Discord, that there were links to the Virginia ABC that they had put out pricing. It was like $3.99 or $4.49 or $4.99, something like that. It's very expensive. Very expensive.
Not surprising. I know a lot of folks will not be in line to get that, and I respect that 100%. But there's also going to be some that's going to be high on their list.
Oh yeah, for sure. Next up, Bullet. Usually not on my list. Bullet.
I didn't see your list for. Okay, well,
they're coming out.
I'm listening.
They're coming out with a 20-year rye whiskey. I'm very interested to see how it is. I don't know of a proof point. I don't know if it's going to be like the Bullet 12 that was proofed down to like 90 or 95 or whatever it is. I'm hoping.
20-year rye whiskey.
20-year rye whiskey.
Canadian?
I don't believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't believe so.
We'll see. Let's see what happens. Huh?
I'm eagerly looking forward to that. I wasn't a massive fan of the Bullet 12-year rye. I thought it was sweet. I thought you could use it for like a cocktail mixer. You know, it's not a bad whiskey.
No.
But it didn't embody like a 12-year kind of a vibe.
My opinion of Bullet, it's adequate.
Yeah.
I think my favorite release that I have here, and I'll put that, it doesn't rank on a top 5 list, but the Blender's Choice, I think it was, is Blender something.
I know which one you're talking about.
Something, whatever it was, but it was pretty decent. But I'm curious. I'm surprised you brought that up, to tell you the truth. It's on your list. But then you said rye. I said, okay, well, now I know why.
Yeah. I never thought I'd see the day I put a Bullet release on my list, but right. I'm hoping it lives up to some expectation, with an age statement like that.
There you go. All right, I'm going to go down the rabbit trail of the American Single Malt. I have to do it. It's part of my DNA anymore. It's one of my favorite genres of whiskey. Top line, front runner, is the Milestone 4 from Westward. And I think we may have the opportunity just to taste a little bit.
I think so.
We have no say-so. Trenton might think he's going to have some say-so. He might, but we have no say-so. We may taste a little bit what they have going on with that Milestone 4 release. It's been the pinnacle for American Single Malt for me in the last several years. Stranahan's also. I'm curious to see what they're going to release this year. I didn't see anything aged, but yet that's going to be coming out for them this year. But they did a fabulous job also last year in that category. Cedar Ridge also delivering in a lot of their American Single Malts and discovering new American Single Malts every year. Brother Justice was one that blew me away.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a few but I'd be remiss and I'd be a liar not to say that Westward 4 wasn't top on my list to try to figure that out this year.
I feel like if you're an American Single Malt fan, Milestone releases are like the pappies of the American Single Malt. They're just fantastic.
Yeah, very good.
This is one that I was interested in, and I wrote it down. I don't know if it's a bourbon or a rye, but Kyle should be putting up all the labels that we could find on the TTB website, so you should have some idea of what they're going to look like. Conviction. We've talked about Conviction a lot. They do incredible stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for them to do a rye.
Yeah, once a lot of their barrels have come of age,
Yeah.
next level.
They're doing a Jamaican rum finish. Typically, I wouldn't be excited.
I know exactly where he's going now. Do it.
Typically, I wouldn't be excited about this, but I love funky rums. Funky rums, bitter, rye. Those are like my 3 profiles. If you had to build a whiskey profile for me, that's bitter, funky, rye. Yeah. That's it. I love a Kingston Negroni.
I don't, but that's true.
And that's instead of using a gin, you sub the gin for like a Smith and Cross or a Jamaican rum, Smith and Cross, Appleton, something like that. I would love to try a good Jamaican rum. I don't think they've done any. They have done finishes. Mm-hmm. Like they're
you got a cognac. The cognac, Marty.
They do a great job at their finishes. I'm eager to see how this one turns out. I will absolutely be trying this in a Kingston Negroni just to see how that works. Or it wouldn't be a Kingston Negroni. It'd be a Boulevardier.
Yeah, but I think that would be an awesome.
I agree.
Trial and error. I really do.
I agree. Yeah. I'm not usually excited about finishes, but this is one of them, especially from Conviction.
Oh, I like that idea.
Do you have more?
I don't, bro.
I have 2 more. Two more.
Take it away.
What was that Remus Repeal that we loved? Was it 5?
5. Like
the best Remus Repeal release of the last, I think they're up to 10 now, of the last couple of years. They're doing a straight rye for the Remus Repeal lineup. And it's a straight rye. It's 2 blends. I want to say it's a 2015 and a 2016 or a 2016 and 2017. It's like 60% of one and 40% of the other, something like that. I have high hopes for this one.
Yeah, I can see why you do.
Any new label that's coming out as a rye, as you guys know, I'm a sucker for rye. If Maker's Mark, please come out with a rye whiskey. The day that Remus Repeal kind of moves into that straight rye whiskey, I have high hopes for it, and that kind of falls in line with my next one. Elijah Craig barrel proof ryes. I'm looking forward to those more than the bourbons at this point. I think the first one of this year was spectacular.
I cannot deny that.
Spectacular, guys. I mean,
I cannot. I understand. I mean, I like the barrel proof bourbons, but as of late, that's a valid opinion.
We'll see how the next one goes. If it's still, I imagine both of them are like on a graph. They're kind of at like an intersecting point where the next one could kind of determine the hype that the other ones have. But the first one this year was just dynamite. That will absolutely be, in my opinion, in the line for one of the best ryes of the year so far. So I think it's fantastic. Guys, there were probably, let's see, I have them all on my phone. There were probably 15 to 20 other releases. I don't know if you can see the blue blob on my phone, but those are all new releases that I texted Kurt the other day. There are so many new releases coming out, and we are going to do our best to keep you privy to those because I know a lot of people aren't spending a ton of time on the internet looking at new releases. Yeah,
and it's something. That's what we started our conversation with a week or so ago. Is that we kind of do this at the first year and let it go. We don't normally revisit, and I thought it was a good time to revisit. Because I didn't think it was a good time in my life to line up a six bottle blind. That's accurate. I don't think I should be drinking a whole ton at the moment. So this is a good opportunity today to cover this particular category. Yeah. So I think it's great. Let us know in the comments what you're looking forward to. Let us know in the comments what you're not going to be looking for on the list that we gave. You know, everybody's got an opinion, and that's great. That's what Whiskey and Bourbon's all about. I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are on just what was covered today, and also some material that may not have been covered. So there are, to your point, there's also several releases that we had talked about and looked at. We were like, I don't really care about those anymore. Yeah. If you guys are interested in seeing that lineup, please let us know. We would be more than happy to talk about it and give our opinion. All right, guys. That's all I got for today. I apologize once again for my attire and for being on a stool. And it's a good looking sweatshirt, though, the Columbia. You probably saw me fidgeting back and forth, but I had fun doing it. It's been fun. I'm glad we did it. Through come hell or high water, we're gonna make a video happen. Oh yeah. So So I apologize for a little bit of inconsistencies that we normally would have here on the show. But God love you. We love you. You're our community, and we're happy to be here on a Friday with you and share the time. Have a great weekend, everybody. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly, and we'll see you next time. Right down here with Trent and me, hopefully not on a stool, in a good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.